will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas State's offense will go to work first. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long run. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Trying play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Wants to throw again. Card in the backfield. It's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Texas Longhorns offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Escapes trouble. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Runs through the tackle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10. Finds his target down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for gain on that play. Motion from the back. They'll run play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Tight end now in motion. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Punt is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First down for this offense. They go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown Longhorns. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to get rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. On the move. There he goes.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got it on the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll run it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On the run, it's Jackson. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got a man. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Third down play from the gun. Finds his tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the line down. He goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Creates a little room. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They go to the counter. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on third down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Gets it out fast. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Lane. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Lockett. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Floats it out in space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defense. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Evans. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. To the air on first down. Buying some time. 35, he's got room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Forced out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got it in the middle. It's Green. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To throw, it's Lagway. Grabs it in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
The Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's got it inside the 35. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. From the gun, the running back has it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the run. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air from the score.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on! Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Power football with the run. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll knock him down. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. A little screen to the running back. Quick with the spin move. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
To the air, it's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it. Finds a seam. He's at the touchdown, Texas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durr.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying the left side. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give on the option. Got enough for the 1st down. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Bobcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Gets the back moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bobo. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Quick strike complete. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus ride, the plane ride.